Alright, folks. If you haven't seen this, you need to. This is a website, as you can see, from horizons.gc.canada. You can see the link right there. It's called Exploring Biodigital Convergence. Okay? This is sponsored by the Government of Canada. You need to understand this. This is very, very important. So, Policy Horizons Canada is a strategic foresight organization within the Government of Canada with a mandate to help the government develop future-oriented policy and programs that are more robust and resilient in the face of disruptive change on the horizon. The content of this document does not necessarily represent the views of the Government of Canada or participating departments and agencies. You need to understand, this is a strategic foresight organization. Planned future organization. Okay, they're planning this. This is already planned and developed. All right, with future orientated policy and programs that are more robust and resilient in the face of disruptive change on the horizon. Basically, that means we know that you guys are going to resist what we're going to do, and we're going to force it anyway. That's what it means. Okay, let's get into this. In the coming years, biodigital technologies could be woven into our lives in the way that digital technologies are now. Biological and digital systems are converging. Bionics, okay? And could change the way we work, live, and even evolve as a species. More than a technological change, the biodigital convergence may transform the way we understand ourselves and cause us to redefine what we consider human or natural. Let it sink in. Let this sink in. They are redefining what is human and natural. Biodigital convergence may profoundly impact our economy, our ecosystems, and our society. Being prepared to support it while managing its risks with care and sensitivity will shape the way we navigate social and ethical considerations, as well as guide policy and governance conversations. Guided by its mandate, this is required. Do you understand? This is company policy. It's not law. They're going to try to force this by mandate. They intend to start an informed and meaningful dialogue about plausible futures, not possible, plausible, that are going to work out. All right? Why it's important to explore now, its characteristics, what new, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you can read all that. Here's what you need to know. This is how they're saying it's going to be implemented. Now watch this. Biodigital convergence is opening up striking new ways to change human beings, our bodies, minds, and behaviors. Do you understand what that means? Changing a human being, their mind and behaviors. That's mind control. Change or create other organisms. Alter ecosystems. Sense, store, process, and transmit information. You become a machine against your will, and you will do it whether you want to do it or not. Structure and manage production and supply chains. They say that it's democratization, decentralization, geographic diffusion, scalability, customization, reliance on data. Big fancy words to tell you how it's going to be implemented into a system. Basically, it's going to be a data organized, customized system. Scalability, meaning on a large scale. Graphic diffusion means over a large population, i.e. everyone. Decentralization, so it won't be just happening in one place, it'll be everywhere. And there's no one person responsible or one organization or, quote, government. Okay? Could traditional resource-based competitive advantages fade? Traditional resource-based competitive advantages. Natural selection. Traditional resource-based. So, food is resource-based. It's a resource. Okay? Competitive advantages. There will be no more advantage. You'll be a machine. You guys, this is coming. This is not a joke. This is not something that isn't happening. It's going to happen if you don't start resisting. Absolutely not am I going to be integrated into a machine. I am far more natural than I am machine by any means. Digital technology can be embedded in organisms. Digital technology can be put inside of you, and biological components can exist as parts of digital technologies. Humans become part of robots, digital technologies, AI, co-evolution of biological and digital technologies, evolving together, okay? Co-evolution emerges when advances in one domain generate major advances in the other, i.e., the more robot you become, the more machine, more digital, the more you're plugged in, the more you will be forever. Conceptual convergence of biological and digital systems. It involves a shift in perspective that could reshape our framing. They're going to brainwash you into thinking that this is what you need to do. You have to have your mind controlled. You have to be controlled by them. Who do you think is putting this together? Look at that year Microsoft introduced. Gee, I wonder where this is coming from. The elites. They don't want you to be human anymore. They want you to be robots, producing things, connected to a system that they designed and implemented, and living in 15-minute cities where you don't leave. You just continue working and producing and living small, shallow, busy lives without enjoyment. You better wake up, and you better wake up real fucking soon, because this isn't over. We are all going to be biodigitally converged if they have any say in it.